Welcome to my channel and welcome to my website. My name is Daryl and this is Programming in Any Language. The website is www.black-duck.com. It's where you will find all my videos organized in logical order. Welcome to part 3 of the binary search lesson. This is it. This is the final piece. It's all about the search. Our data is in place in 2 arrays. The key file, the movie name array, has been sorted in alphabetical order. The years in the other array have been sorted based on the movie names. So, any index encountered in the movie array will point to the proper year in the year array. Remember our binary search simulation? You can see it running behind me. We're going to apply what you see behind me to the movie array. We'll take this file of over 900 movies, enter a movie name, and come up with the year it was released. One word of caution. If you're working on a project similar to this, you'll realize that coding is not trivial. The likelihood of having coding issues is pretty great. Determining what those issues are and fixing them is a normal part of the process of coding. In this following video, the project is successfully coded, but not without a few issues. Resolving those issues are part of this next video. Now all we have to do is do our search, because if you look at it, what we've done here, we've done the clear exit, everything else is working, formula is working, the search piece is what we're looking for. So double click on this and give ourselves that element. There's our button search criteria. Okay, what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and do that searching thing. We're looking at the top and bottom, splitting it, sending it down. So first thing we want to do is we want to say string movie name. And that's going to hold search name from text box. Next thing we want to do is we want to set up an int first is equal to 0. That's going to be our first element. It's going to be our beginning search index. Int middle is equal to 0. We're going to actually use math to figure out what the middle is going to be. We'll set up a 0 right now. Middle of search area. And int last is going to be equal to max minus 1. And we got that count before, so we know what it was. We ended up with a bunch of things. We do go to that last area there. We don't want to use the end of the array because it's 2,000. 1,999. We want to go to max, which we have determined to be 971 when we did our load of all the records into the array. So that's right there. This is ending search index. Oh, it needs a semicolon right here. And now we're going to do in position is equal to minus 1. Remember, this is going to stay minus 1 if we don't find anything. If we do get a number in here, it's going to be the index we can use to obtain our year. So we'll be using that. Less than 0 if nothing found. And we'll set a Boolean up called found, and we'll make that equal to false. Boolean for found, not found. This will get us out of our loop. If we find something, we'll be able to extract and get out at that point in time. str movie name is going to be equal to txt movie name dot text. Read content of text box. And that's it. Now we can do our search. Bring this up a little bit. While not found and first is less than or equal to LAST, we'll set up our search braces. middle, middle is going to be equal to first plus last divided by 2. That gives us our halfway point. And remember, it's an integer we're sorting here, so we'll get a number and we lose any remainder. Find middle of. Now we're going to check. We're going to say if str movie's middle is equal to str movie name. So if we found it, basically, if the middle one is the movie we're looking for, we can say found is equal to true and get out. And we can say position is equal to middle. And that'll get us out. We'll have found it, and we can then use it to work with what we actually want there. So we'll have our position that goes searching for things. But most likely, on the first pass, it's not found, so we have to say else. If, and we say string dot compare str movies middle comma str movies, in other words, is less than movie name greater than 0. We're going to set up on the brace. So basically, we're saying if the movie name is greater than the one in the middle is greater than the movie name we're looking for, then we want to say last is equal to middle minus 1. That establishes a new last. I should probably say that. If middle is greater than movie name, let's call search name, we want to establish a new last. Move last to middle. Else first is equal to middle plus 1. Move first to middle plus 1. And that's it. And it'll search over and over again until it actually finds it. If it does find it, our while ends. So we'll go down to where our while ends here, and we'll say that if position is not equal to, is less than 0, we know we didn't find anything. So we can say LBL movie year dot text is equal to not found. Else LBL movie year dot text is equal to str year, that array, position. So we're going to use that variable that we found in our search to actually point out the year that we've actually found it. And that should be it. Do a file save here, save all, and go. Do a run. There's our 971 records. We can now type in a movie. I'll type in Aerosmith, and we'll do a search on it. It's not found. Why wasn't it found? I know there's an Aerosmith in here. Let's see what it's doing. Do a little debugging on this thing. You know, middle looks kind of funny. Like it's not being used here. I think it is. Yes, your movie name is no. Let's go ahead and try this, run it through. Movie name is now Aerosmith. Oh, the comparing. You know, what happened here? What is middle? Middle 0. Why is middle 0? First plus last divided by 2. Middle can't be 0. It's not going to find it. It's going to die and be done. What's middle now? Middle's a 1. Okay, something's wrong here. I think it's our max. Max is equal to 1. Here it is. Max. Yeah, I got it. Int last equal to max equals 1. That's wrong. Last equal to max minus 1. That's our problem. That's our problem. Now we can actually do this thing. Let's kill our debug. Let's run our program again. File save. Run the program. Movie name, Aerosmith. Do a search. Year is 1931. Great. We know there's no Aerosmith 2, so we're going to say Aerosmith 2. Do a search and we'll get not found. That's perfectly fine. I think 2001 is out there, maybe. Let's find out. Not found. No, it's not. I think it's, quote, 2001. No, it's not that either. Let's find Little Caesar. Do a search. Yeah, it came out in 1930. Okay, great. How about Raffles? $1940. Okay. Guilty Hands. $1931. And if we try to find something else here, Star Trek. That's not in our file. So, but the thing is, you have to type these things in precisely right here. We can't, Star Trek would have to be capitalized and in the file. If it's not capitalized, it's not going to find it. We'll learn how to handle this stuff and get our searches more precise by not worrying so much about the uppercase and lowercase pieces. And we can look for search terms like something like this or something like that, or we'll be able to do that as we start to work more with text. After we get through this, all this array stuff, we'll get into actual text processing, and you're going to find out a far more powerful world of being able to work with this code. But we got our binary search done. 7 passes, and you got it. No problem. Okay, that's it. Well, the error was painful, but it was fixed. Typing errors. Nobody makes more of them than me, and they bite. The end result, however, was that the program worked. We created an application that allowed us to search a fairly large file and find the data we were looking for. Expand that into applications you might want to write. We'll be doing more of this in the future. Getting data of all different types is a normal part of the process. This is how you do it. Well, we're not done with arrays yet. So far, we have only worked with one-dimensional arrays. Soon we'll look at two-dimensional arrays and more. But for now, take what we've accomplished. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to use the video or the website for easy access to all my videos. If you get a chance, please subscribe. That way you'll be notified when something new is added. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.